Welcome to a new edition of our daily briefing in sports and finance industry. I'm Daniel Barriga. Thank you for those that joined in our first episode. Thank you for the feedback, for the comments, for the love, for the advices for improvement. For those watching us on YouTube, you can see we're still working on different setups, different format also for the news, but the main topic will remain the same in this space that we are building. We are here to try and analyze the most relevant updates of the sports and business industry. Today, in this second episode, we are going to take a look into the acquisition from Black Knight Football Club of FC Lorient. They just became the sole owner of this French club after acquiring the 60% that the previous president had before. Important to mention that Black Knight Football Club already acquired 40% of FC Lorient back in January 2023 and have now completed this transaction to become the sole owner of this. Again, thank you for joining us, and I hope you enjoy this new format where we will still try to make this kind of short, but trying to go deeper and trying to go beyond the headline of this acquisition. Happy to share comments. We are here to grow a community of people interested in sports and business industry. Let's go and try to dive deeper into this news. We are trying to get a new setup, trying to get transitions, music. This will improve with time, but for now, this is all we have, and let's go. As mentioned, yesterday, Wednesday, January 28th of 2026, Black Knight Football Club acquired the remaining 60% of FC Lorient. They already had a 40% share of the club after the acquisition back in January 2023. Loic Ferry, that is the president of the club since 2009, was the previous owner of this share package that Black Knight Football has acquired. And it's important to note that Loic Ferry will still be the president of the club. He will remain in place and roll part of his equity into BKFC, Black Knight Football Club. We don't have any details on the purchase price for either the 40% that the group acquired in 2023 and the remaining 60% that they have acquired now in 2026. Black Knight Football Club, led by Bill Foley and backed by Cannae Holdings, now control FC Lorient, but they also fully own AFC Bournemouth, one of the big, I will not call them surprises, but one of the best cases of the last few years in the English industry, with a great performance and development of the club under Andoni Iraola, the sporting director Thiago Pinto, and the ownership of Bill Foley and Black Knight Football Club. These are not the only clubs that BKFC owns. They also have a majority, not the 100% ownership of Moreirense FC, the Portuguese club, and they also have strategic affiliations in Australia with Auckland FC, in the US, in Orlando City, and also with Kyoto Sanga, the Japanese club. This is important because, as we are seeing in other multi-club owners and these structures, they support each club and can be able to develop player pathways. They are able to share data between the clubs. They can create specific commercial structures and strategy. They can benefit of scouting coverage and different benefits that this multi-club ownership is presenting to the world of sports. Going back into the deals that the group has made before, I was taking a look into the acquisition of Bournemouth back in 2022. We don't know the final figures of this acquisition, but back then the reported club valuation was around 120 and 130 million pounds, and Cannae Holdings, the group supporting BKFC, disclosed an investment of 126 million pounds into the acquisition vehicle of the club. This is not the club price, but the best number that we have available to make an idea on the potential valuation and the figures of this deal. Since the group acquired Bournemouth back in December 2022, we've seen how they have increased the investment in infrastructure. We've seen how they have improved their recruitment and football operations. They have centralized and they have put systems in place to centralize their sports side operations, and we've seen how the manager profile has shifted toward repeatable and high intensity models. Here we would not be able to understand Bournemouth development without Andoni Iraola and Thiago Pinto, that had a very interesting interview last week in Spanish media on how the club has been working. And they have been able in these last few years to post club record Premier League points total since Andoni Iraola became the coach of the team, and Thiago Pinto took the lead into the sporting direction. We've seen how they had settled a very clear tactical intensity and an identity, with intensity, verticality, and high pressing, and how their recruitment has been aligned to this system. So it's not anymore about getting players and then trying for them to adapt to the system, but get to know what our system is and then try to recruit the best players into this. Now acquiring Lorient, it's something that is interesting to see how Lorient, Bournemouth, Auckland FC, Orlando City, and Kyoto Sanga are going to interact with each other. We've previously seen how Lorient and Bournemouth have already been transactioning with each other. We've seen how two main players of Lorient FC have moved into Bournemouth and how they are making an impact, especially in the figure of Dango Utara, that was transferred from Lorient to Bournemouth back in January 2023, right after the 40% acquisition from BKFC, with a transfer fee around 20 to 23 million pounds and having an immediate impact in Premier League, something that validated Lorient as a sourcing market for BKFC. We also saw how Junior Krupi was transferred from Lorient to Bournemouth. He was one of the main talents from the Lorient Academy. He was signed by Bournemouth back in July 2024 with a transfer fee of 12 million pounds, and he immediately was loaned back to Lorient, something that provided more Bournemouth with the asset, but transferring him on loan to Lorient keeps the sporting value in the French club while giving the player time to develop himself while growing the value of the asset for the group. One of the most important things that we can see here is how the group has evaluated FC Lorient, taking into consideration the difficult situation of French football. I'm sure you are all aware about the problems that the French league is having with the distribution and the contracts of their broadcasting rights, and all the problems that they have had with DAZN and previously with beIN, that got into agreements with the French league, but due to the low subscriptions that DAZN was getting and how they were not happy with the quality that the league was putting into the platform. DAZN exited this contract early, paying a 100 million euros break fee, with final settlements still disputed. This is important because traditionally we've seen how media rights and broadcasting are one of the main and the most stable incomes for the football clubs. That's something that is considered within the by the investors when they are coming into a club, and now having these structural problems with the French league, BKFC have seen the opportunity to get this asset with lower price. We can take a look into valuation haircut and how this may have worked for the acquisition of this club. Probably what has happened here is that FC Lorient will have value in the market if the situation would be stable, but with all the difficulties that they are having with the TV commercial rights, probably this valuation has been reduced around 25 to 40%, making this a good investment opportunity for Black Knight Football Club. That said, if you are not taking into consideration the media rights and the income that this would bring with the club, you still can make some good business from one of the main areas of the football club, that is obviously player development. This is what the group is trying to build, having these satellite teams with FC Lorient in Australia, in the US, in Japan, that can fit into the main asset of the group, AFC Bournemouth, and providing value with these players, having this ecosystem where you can benefit of having a main flag in the English Premier League and having other assets that can help you in detecting talent, in giving them minutes to develop the players, and giving them opportunities to cross-check with data, with scouting, and at the end of the day being more efficient when it comes to the structure of the club. These are the main things that I wanted to bring to you. Of course, there's a lot to discuss. We can always go deeper into this, but still trying to make this a quick and a fast-consuming format. Still long to improve when it comes to my fluency in English, but it will come with time. We will work to improve and to bring you a better product, to build a community that is now available in YouTube and Spotify. Probably we'll try to have more reach in other platforms such as Twitter, LinkedIn, but this will come with time. Now it's important for us to be consistent and to offer you this opportunity to get to know more about the sports and football industry. That's it for today. I hope to keep seeing you tomorrow. Hope that you enjoyed this format. I'm a little bit more comfortable than with the previous format of just fast news, trying to go deeper into what the news are bringing us and trying to go deeper into the headlines. As I mentioned, still a lot to improve in terms of fluency, but we will get there. See you tomorrow. Bye.